Sip Prakash, Sip Samatma, Sip Gigi, Sip Tina, Sip Renuka, Sip Temple Gail, Sip Siva, Sip Sagai, Sip Sarla, Sip Krishna, Sip Anand, Sip Sadanand, Sip Lakshmi, Sip Premchand, Sip Gopal, Sip Laveen, Sip Anupa, Sip Atmatray, Sip Shayad. Welcome to the call. Sip Vivek. Welcome to the call. And today is open house, which means that the beginner's session, you can ask any question. You don't have to worry. It's a silly question. It's an ordinary question. It's a weird question. It's a repetitive question. Any question. If the question is not relevant to the call, I will tell you. Otherwise, I am at your service. The first question is from Manita and the second from Rutan. Yes, Manita and Rutan.
Yeah, good evening, sir, and good evening, everyone.
Yeah,
So, I've been, on the Zoom calls, like this is my fourth or fifth call. So, I have a question. Like I've been hearing about SIP, SIP. I'm not able to completely understand what the SIP and what
Which God?
exactly because
Which God do you? When you were a kid, which God you believed in when you were a child?
I believed in Shiva, Lord Shiva, then what do you say? In this Vaishno Devi. So
So
I
now,
believed in.
so now you go to which is the last temple you have been to?
I have not gone to a temple since I've started. Since last 2 years, I've been following Brahma Kumaris. So I've
So
not gone to.
exactly. So even in Brahma Kumari, what they tell you, the soul is here, then the soul goes from here, it goes somewhere. They tell you or not?
Yeah, they say that it's not, you're not the body, you're the soul, and
Correct.
soul.
But
Yeah.
but they told the soul is here. They tell the soul is here. They tell or not?
Yeah, soul is like, what do you say? Avinashi Atma. It is never destructive. It cannot be destroyed ever. Your body gets destroyed. Your soul gets into another. You take rebirth into another body every
So
maybe.
who takes rebirth? You or your soul?
No, the soul enters another body, so you should not be attached to the
So
body. And
so this is the problem. Sip means a supreme immortal power. Sip
okay,
means that your soul and my soul are both Sip.
okay,
Means Shiva and Ganesha and Rama and Krishna are all Sip.
okay.
So this makes the job very easy to understand. Otherwise, it becomes very complicated. We can't understand.
All right, okay, okay.
So this is why we don't call God God. So many gods, but one Sip. Only one
Hmm.
Sip.
Mm-hmm. But I also have, like, I kind of, when you say supreme immortal power, you're saying that we are one to God, right? If I'm not wrong, one
What?
with God.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So my question was, in Brahma Kumaris, what they say, I just wanted to understand from you, like, if what I've been understanding, because even I'm still learning the Brahma Kumaris and also following you. So a lot of questions are there, which I'm trying to clarify, is that, Paramatma and Atma, right? And they say that Atma is a child of the God, and what do you say? We are all we are in Kali Yuga right now. The Atma is tarnished, and it is in our hands, or we can make our soul pure, and then attain salvation, basically, Mukti and Jivan Mukti.
So if you attend a few more of these calls, you will come to know we don't talk of all these things. We don't say that the Atma is the child of Paramatma. We don't say
Okay.
that. The Atma is Paramatma. The
Right.
wave, the wave is a part of the ocean. The wave is not the child of the ocean. So
Mm-hmm.
in Brahma Kumaris, they have a different logic. So if you attend a few of these calls, then you can it will make sense to you whether this is making more sense or Brahma Kumaris is making more sense. Then you can question our beliefs one by one. But it can't happen, or you take one by one belief and we will try to explain to you. At this point of time, your Atma, the Atma is Paramatma. The Atma is not a child of Paramatma. So we are
Hmm.
very clear that the soul is a supreme immortal power that appears as the soul is a spark of unique life. So that you have a spark of unique life. It's not in the center of your head, and that soul will never take rebirth. This is what Brahma Kumari says: the soul will take rebirth, but we don't believe the soul will take rebirth. The soul is energy. Energy doesn't take rebirth. Energy will become one with the divine.
Okay, so when you say that soul, I mean, you're saying soul, the Atma and Paramatma are not different. Then who does the sins, and
The
how
body,
does sin?
the body with the mind and ego. The body, mind, ego does the sin, does the karma.
Okay, and
And
who guides the body, mind, and ego, basically?
who?
I mean, how does the body by itself can do? It is some driving force that is doing
The
some.
mind. The mind and ego. The mind and ego.
Okay,
So
okay, maybe.
you try to digest this, and whatever you're not able to understand, you come back and ask again. But come with specific questions, so now it'll be easy for me to understand and explain to you.
Sure, sure, sure.
It's very
Thank you.
easy. It's very easy to understand what we are saying. Well, what we are saying is very simple, and what we are saying is logical, which means that in other beliefs they may say something, but they can't give a logic. So we try to give a logic to it. That's the difference. Okay.
Okay,
Ruth, thank
thank
you,
you.
Ruth Anu. Anybody who wants to ask questions today, don't wait till 9 o'clock, please. Ruth Anu.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, like you told me that you should forgive 100 times. But every time you start a new day, you say it's a new sunrise. But how
Yeah.
can you do it every day? Every day you forget whatever happened, and every day you say, no, no, today is a new sunshine. I'm okay today. I'm positive today. I'm happy today. So it cannot be that every day you keep on motivating yourself, and then you are again into those circumstances.
Then what are the option you have?
Some option should be there, no?
You tell me now. What option you have? Somebody is not behaving properly, you just take a cricket bat and hit their head. Then they will take a hockey stick and they will hit your head twice.
But there
See,
has to be some solution, right?
you saw today, I saw some news that in Lebanon, they have blasted 3,000 people with pagers. You saw?
Mm.
Some hundreds will die. Hundreds will die. They put a pager in the abdomen and it's
Ha,
blasted.
ha, ha, I
For
saw that news.
3,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
Those 3,000 people are going to be quiet now.
Mm.
Will those 3,000 people be quiet?
No, but my child is also suffering, right? It's the same circumstances, same condition, same environment. What positive energy can we give her if we are not positive?
You have to be a positive. You should not be negative. That's why I'm telling you to be positive, give positive energy. Don't let the child come in the front of any negativity because it affects the child. So suppose you're shouting at somebody in the house, whoever it may be in the house, okay? The child is absorbing all these things. I know sometimes you can't help it, but at least what you can do is not shout.
Till one point, Guruji, we can take it, but after a certain limit, you kind of rebel and you don't know if you are rebelling because you cannot keep absorbing everything.
So that is the Rutanu, this is what the challenge of life is. This is what spirituality is all about. This is all about trying to be in consciousness, and you have to handle it as long as you can handle it. If you can't handle it, then you can't handle it. Options are there, right? I am not here to give you the options. You know what options you have, but you can't take any. Suppose today, tomorrow, one day, we decide to move out of our house, for example, for any reason. Then what happens to the child? Then what happens to the future of the child? All these things matter. But what can you do? Sometimes you don't have an option. So think
Yes,
about it or
yes.
talk to me personally. I don't think I cannot give you too much personal advice on a public call. So talk to me, WhatsApp me and talk to me maybe at the right time. Bala, but don't get overburdened, overexcited. Relax. Be in consciousness. Tell Prabhu, तुम ही सब कुछ जानत प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो. दुख में सुख में मेरे प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा. Say that, trust, and it will become okay. Then talk to me. Bala,
Pranam Guruji.
bolo.
Guruji, as we are saying that past karma is not in our hand, but present is in our hand. By using intellect, we can overcome it. So this is this thing. But Guruji, by using intellect and by doing the action, if someone gets hurt with that, and someone gets hurt, then again we are bonded with the karma, Guruji. Again
No.
we will.
No, why? If you're doing with intellect and you're doing the right karma, if you're building a karma, whether good or bad, you're bonded. You should become a karma yogi. You should do the action without expecting any result.
Guruji, as you said that stress means sadness, T means toxic thoughts. वो आपने बोला था, but and then I evaluated myself in that. Why I am getting sadness? Why I'm because of sadness I am going into overthinking. I am getting toxic thoughts, repetitive thoughts. Guruji, I what we say, I placed myself in that situation and I tried to avoid that situation. I tried to overcome by गिविंग द आंसर. मतलब अभी कितना एब्जॉर्ब करेंगे ना, कोई भी कितना एब्जॉर्ब करेगा गुरुजी. देयर इज सम लिमिट फॉर मी आल्सो, बिकॉज एट सर्टेन पॉइंट इवन आई आल्सो गेट शिवर्ड गुरुजी. मुझे मतलब मालूम नहीं क्या हो जाता है गुरुजी. आई आल्सो गेट दिस थिंग. सो आई एम ट्राइंग टू व्हाट मींस ओवरकम इट बाय गिविंग आंसर्स गुरुजी, एंड आई फील गुड गुरुजी इन दैट सिचुएशन. सो
yeah, see, understand, that is why Buddha said samsara is dukha.
Yeah.
Samsara is dukha means when you are in this world, you will face so many people say so many things, good things, bad things, necessary things, unnecessary things. What are you going to do?
गुरुजी, पर एक हद होती है ना सुनने की भी.
हद इतना है, हद से अच्छा मूवी चल रहा है, मूवी को एंजॉय करो.
Guruji, but if you yell at me and I am getting shivered, my heartbeat is getting faster. So what can I do, Guruji?
कान बंद कर दो.
Guruji, give me some technique na to overcome it, Guruji.
I'm telling you, can't see, overcome is be in consciousness. Be in consciousness. किसी ने कुछ बोला, शिवर क्यों होती हो, इग्नोर करो. अगर कोई पागल आदमी तुम्हारे सामने करता है, तुम ही करेंगे क्या पागल को?
पर कितना सुनने का गुरुजी?
आई एम आस्किंग यू, कोई पागल आदमी आके तुम्हारे सामने यार जीप दिखाता है, तुम भी दिखाओ ये यार, तुम भी जीप को पागल को दिखाओ. बी इन कॉन्शियसनेस. अगर सामने वाला ठीक नहीं है, इग्नोर इट. इग्नोर.
But by using intellect, I am feeling better. Then what should I do, Guruji? Then
good. Continue to feel better. Just be relaxed.
No, but
and
shall I answer him? Shall I?
No. सबसे मीठा चुप. When somebody is not talking sense, answering is no use.
Okay.
If somebody is talking sense, you answer. When somebody is willing to listen, कोई blah 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 बड़ा बड़ा कर रहा है, तो बात पूरा करने का मतलब. Good. Will and Shire. Yes, sir.
Not very many questions today.
Oh, questions will come. You can be sure of that.
In the past, you have said that we should see each other as sip.
Yes.
You see each other.
In the past, in the present, and in the future, I will say also.
And the Krishna people have the habit or the rule of calling each other Prabhu.
But they call each other Prabhu, but they don't mean it. What they mean is Krishna is there. This Prabhu is just a decorative term. I don't think they mean that. They're not calling you God. They are just out of fun. I think it's out of some fancy greeting. Prabhu. Do they actually feel you're God? According to them, God is Krishna in Vaikuntha. In English,
the word Prabhu doesn't have a very nice. Doesn't have a very nice sound. I don't know whether it's the same. I feel shy of using it because It has a
But
very, in English,
why
it's not a very, it has, the sound of it is not very nice, so I feel a bit
why do
shy.
you want to use Prabhu, Prabhu, Prabhu? Why do you want to use it?
I'm not saying, but I'm just saying if you have to see people as sip, then it might be nice to have a term. Like
Just say sip.
in Indian language, you use the word G, like air G. You could call you
Yeah.
air G, but air G means like I'm seeing you like sip.
So it's okay. I see it's not about what you call, it's about your attitude. It's about what is in your consciousness, how you're looking at a person. So you call suppose I call you sip and I think that you're a donkey. That means I'm not calling you sip, right? That means I'm only a hypocrite. So we should sincerely look at people and sip, call people sip, and fold hands in front of people and say sip. That is the right way. But just I don't think that the Krishna Bhaks, none of them think that every man is Krishna. No, you can watch some of my podcasts. Clearly, they will tell you that there's a soul here, and next to the soul there is a Krishna's soul or Krishna, part of Krishna.
Yes, sir. So
Okay, huh?
you don't have any word you want us to use then?
Sip. Sip is the best word. Why do you want another word?
Oh, like it's good.
When somebody calls you and says good morning, you say sip. How are you? Somebody says good night, say sip. Use the word sip. There's no better word than sip.
Sip G.
No sip G, just sip enough.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I say Raji sip, Rajinder sip, Shayar sip. When I start the call, I say sip, everybody.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I didn't realize that was what you were doing.
That is the best thing to see sip in one and all. Please do it. Shayar and Brijesh.
Prabhu, Shivam.
प्रभु प्रभु
When
जी
I
आप
say
प्रभु क्यों
Prabhu,
बोलते हैं आप प्रभु
because
आप इस्कॉन से हैं क्या
when I say Prabhu in you only. So,
real प्रभु ना
yeah.
not वो इस्कॉन का वाला प्रभु.
So, I was listening to one or two comments, मतलब questions which are going on. So I thought maybe अपना ज्ञान दे देता हूँ आज थोड़ा सा.
हाँ बोलो.
Because I personally and sometimes tell people that first of all, you cannot make everyone happy in life. There will be one or two who will make your life miserable. Allowing them is in your hand. Second, not everyone can keep you happy in life. There will be one or two who will be never satisfied with you. You try your best. So don't give your...
क्या कर सकता है?
No, that's why I'm telling ना मैं आ रहा हूँ सर. Next आ रहा हूँ. धीरे-धीरे मैं कहानी बना रहा हूँ उसके ऊपर.
अच्छा बोलो.
So when we know these two things, see, we have been telling about ABCD from long time. If that question came from Bala, so she has not contemplated on ABCD. She knows ABCD, but she has not used this. So a tool is only worth if you use it. अगर कोई दूसरा आदमी तुम्हारे पीछे चाकू लेके भाग रहा है तो हम बचा सकते हैं. तुम खुद ही चाकू लेके अपने पीछे भाग रहे हो तो कौन बचाएगा? My perception of this.
No, correct. So there's no point coming to this call and crying when you already have got the solution in this call. So you use it.
So many things we tell, choose one that will work for you. The ways may be different. So that's why see now we are doing this retreat. You can ask what is so special in this retreat? Retreat will give you those 2 days of making and charting your own journey towards where you want to go.
No, you need retreat is like it's a food. It's a food for our spiritual journey. It's very important. It's fuel for our journey. So retreat gives the fuel for our gadi to go forward. Therefore, those who are coming for the retreat, don't expect anything. Just come to get rejuvenated. Come to feel soulful. Come and feel the soul for 2 days. That's all.
Just one
Good.
sentence.
Yes,
One
sir.
sentence about the retreat I wanted to tell is, it will not be like the same other retreats that if you have attended. It is a total unique retreat where you will be investing all your time on yourself.
Yeah. So those who have attended a retreat, and it will not be same like that retreat because I don't keep 2 Zoom calls same. So every retreat will be different. So we are just hardly we are about 1 week away, Rajesh.
Sir?
Kya date hai? We are nearly next weekend, na retreat.
Next weekend, and then we will be sending all the details, packing list, kya hai, the weather, etc. Soon, the more information will be coming. So be active in the group. Any questions are there, contact Surbi or me.
Please keep giving daily updates, Rajesh, on the retreat. Those who are coming should not be blank. And those who want to ask any question of retreat, you can ask. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Brijesh and Lavin.
Pranam, Guru, Pranam.
Pranam, sir.
After going through all the Zoom calls and hearing, reading, contemplating everything, I think that enlightenment is not magic. It doesn't give me any special power. It gives me it gives me some understanding, and it makes a indelible mark in me that I don't forget. I always feel that I have come here without any dress. I am going to die without even that. I mean that I came with nothing,
but
going with nothing. So this thought, I will complete. So this thought and this thought, if it is permanently settled in our mind, our life will, our viewing the life will be little different. Is it that? Am I right? Or I need some more corrections, please?
You right now you need to remove your mind from your head, because your mind is already occupied your head. Enlightenment will transform you. Enlightenment has to completely transform you.
What is enlightenment, sir?
Huh?
What is enlightenment? What is enlightenment?
Enlightenment is, have you seen a worm? Have you seen a worm crawling on the footpath? Have you seen a worm crawling? That worm,
yes.
Imagine that worm gets wings and starts flying like a butterfly. What is that a major difference or minor difference?
Yeah, it is a major difference. It likes a butterfly. It is a difference. Major difference.
Enlightenment must create a metamorphosis. Enlightenment is not here to change you. Enlightenment is not here to transform you. Enlightenment is to make an irreversible metamorphosis. That you are not this Brijesh.
Metamorphosis.
Yeah. Okay. Enlightenment is to look in the mirror and realize you are God. You are God.
Okay. So you are the enlightened person feels the underlying energy, the creator in him.
Brijesh, without enlightenment, we are like beggars. Without enlightenment, we are like beggars, just going here, there. Ultimately, we have to pack our bag and get out and come back again. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I got your point. Now, that metamorphosis you told, metamorphosis, I have not Googled, I have not...
metamorphosis means...
what is the meaning of exact...
Have you seen a butterfly?
Yeah.
From where the butterfly comes?
From the egg.
The caterpillar. It's from a caterpillar.
Yeah.
That is from the caterpillar to butterfly is called metamorphosis.
Okay. It is okay. Like it is okay. Okay. Now
it is irreversible. It is an irreversible transformation.
Yeah, I got your point. Then in that case, so that metamorphosis, that change happens, and it's a universe. I'm seeing people are happy. Those who consider themselves they are enlightened, they are happy. Their inbuilt happiness is there. Even though they're physically they're not changed, they are looking like us only. They do all the chorus like us, but they are different. But still, it is not sinking in me that that no, why I am not getting that sinking? That
One
when
day,
you feel that.
One day I took a glass and I tried to pour water. All the water was pouring out. Why? I realized the glass had a cover. That cover is on top of the glass. I'm putting water in the glass. How the water will go inside?
Yeah, but I don't know the cover is there. No, how to remove
I
the
am
glass?
telling you, I can see the mind has got put one covered cap on your head. Sometimes
Yeah,
when
but
you're in consciousness, when you're in consciousness, you're a different person.
yeah,
Today
I
you
see
are
that.
in mind. Today you are in mind state. I can see you're in the mind state. I can see and tell you.
Okay, what is the what is that you find, sir? How you
When you're
find that this person is?
when you're in mind state, you don't know what you're talking. When you're in mind state, what you're talking makes no sense. When you're in consciousness, what you're talking is so precise, is so clear. So many times you are in consciousness. Many times you are in consciousness. Today you are in mind state. So in the
So
mind state,
how this switch how this
nothing.
automatic switching over?
How the mosquito comes and bites you.
It happens so.
Mosquito comes and bites you. After mosquito bites you, what happens?
Yeah.
Then you keep scratching. Oh, mosquito has bit me.
Okay, you say me, sir. Other than you are a different body and I'm a different body, what is the difference between you and me?
Now,
What
no
is the magic?
difference. There is no difference.
No. You are an
You are
enlightened soul. I am
you are
not
me.
enlightened. So
You
that
are me. You are me. I am you.
yeah, that really, oh my goodness, that is beautiful. That is beautiful to see here. It's very so soothing. But why I'm not able to see that?
The difference is you are sometimes kabhi khushi, kabhi gum. I am always in ananda. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Today you became unhappy or not. For some reason, I can guarantee you today. I can guarantee you. I can guarantee you. Today you have been unhappy.
Yeah, for
Something.
no reason. For no
Some,
reason.
whatever reason, I don't know. I can see your see because mind means MIND means misery, ignorance, negativity, and desire. That has occupied some part of your evening. So when you come here, I can make out that somebody and tell Sida. You can't make out if one lady is wearing sari or not wearing sari. You can't make out. You can make out, nah. Then I can make out if they are wearing mind or not. When somebody comes in front of me, I can make out they are wearing the mind or they are not wearing the mind. I can see in 5 seconds.
Yeah. Even
If they are wearing
yeah.
if they are wearing mind, they will be carrying on top of the mind a mood. If they are wearing mind, there will be a mood on top. That is, mood is the food of the mind.
Yeah. That way, okay.
So how to be in ananda, how to be in joy, how to be in bliss, how to be in peace. Learn that, Brijesh. That is irreversible. What you're saying, enlightenment, then why we are living? We should go to the top of the mountain and jump, finished, over. Huh? Who did recently? Recently did no? Who did recently? Going top of the building, jumping. So this is mind state. This is not intellect will not do. Only mind will do. Okay, come back in later today with some consciousness. Lavin and Sacred Ru. I like the name Sacred Ru. Yes,
Shivo.
Lavin.
Hi, Shivo. My question is for somebody who's very close to me, not living in the same country. From young, this person has had a very turbulent life. I mean, I'll say it's my brother. Like my mom passed away when I was 12 and he was 3. So I had a different card dealt, I came here different. So his whole life, he's been into a very turbulent, like can't hold jobs, gone into wrong company, doesn't live in the present at all, in the past or future. But because of his temper, he's, speaking, I think it's psychological issues, which we've told him, seek help to calm your mind, like it doesn't help. So I want your advice, like, and I, as going on this as a seeker, I try to be away from this because when I go, I get affected. I feel a lot of negativity. So I step back. And is that wrong? and don't help.
Absolutely right.
No, but then you
Have
hear,
have you tried once, twice, thrice to change
oh
him,
yeah,
help him?
yeah. Well,
Now,
he says, I have a lot of knowledge. What you're saying, I know everything. But
spiritual advice is when you go to give somebody some spiritual help or something like that, you can go once, you can go twice, then don't go. If they come to you, you're open to helping them.
yeah.
If he comes and tells you, I want some money or I want some food, he's your brother, you will give him.
Yeah.
The Shankaracharya. I went to the Shankaracharya when I was not so awakened. I think I was not enlightened. I was not awakened. I went to Shankaracharya and told him, teach me a lesson. He said, if somebody is walking and they are falling in the well, go running and catch them. Say, you're falling in a well, you fool. Again, if they are walking near the well, tell them, hello, you're walking near the well. Third time they are walking near the well, ignore them. Ignore them.
But there's nothing wrong if you hear, oh, you're the elder sister sitting. I've been in my own journey. I can't help beyond a certain point. Like
there are many people in my own family who I have let go. I'm not giving you some theoretical advice.
Of course, yeah.
Practically, I'm telling you, two things I'm telling you. Don't waste your time and energy. Your brother's karma is his karma. Tell him whenever you can. If you need something, I'm available.
Okay.
If you need something, that much you're willing, right? I mean, not.
Yeah.
Just say, I'm here, loves from your sister. I'm available if you need something.
You
That's
can't
all.
force him to go into institute for alcohol, this AA, and I can't.
See, those who are addicted are addicted. Those who are addicted think you are mad. He doesn't think he is mad. He thinks you are mad. So what are you going to do?
Yeah.
So spiritually, see, because our spiritual life is very precious. Many people who are living their life for others forget the danger. They don't achieve their own life's purpose. Many people do this big mistake in life.
Yeah.
Your life purpose is more important than anybody in your family.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, nobody in my family follows me. Nobody in my family.
Yeah.
How?
And I think I'm blessed to have a freedom now where my kids are grown up and they, I can do what I please, and in that way.
Be very cautious. Be very cautious not to lose the right path which you are on. Because that path doesn't come every now and then.
Thank you.
Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Sacred Rue.
Yeah, Shivoham Guruji and everyone.
Shivoham, tell me.
Yeah, so for the two friends, like one is Santoshi and one was the other one who spoke before her, before the one who spoke now. In regard to being affected, or in regard to like an expression of what is enlightenment, like what he was asking, you feel so small if you're not that close to God. Like everything disturbs you, and you're all ears to everything when you're not close to God.
Oh, let me tell you a small thing. You don't forget what you are saying. Okay, don't.
Yeah.
There was a man who came to me. A man who came to me and told me, every night when I used to sleep, I used to worry. There's a chore, there's a thief in my house. I used to worry that I'm going to be murdered. I used to worry that I'm going to get heart attack. I used to worry that bees will come. I saw a movie that all the bees come and sting. I used to worry that there'll be a fire in my house. That man used to worry every day. And I'm telling you, majority of the people in this world are living lives like that.
Exactly.
With so much fear. But one day that man realized God is in charge. One day he only realized God is in charge. And I gave him a quote. The quote I gave him said, Lord, help me to remember today that nothing will happen tomorrow that you and me can't handle together.
Exactly. Lovely.
So if you have that kind of a spiritual strength, Otherwise, people are living with fear, worry, stress, anxiety, regret, shame, guilt, anger, hate, revenge, jealousy, pride, greed, selfishness. Oh my God, these 14 monsters are in our life every single day.
Exactly.
Every day. Not a single day they leave us.
Yeah.
So,
That's
yeah, so we are blessed. Continue what you want to say now.
yeah. So like basically when I lost my mom was suffering from cancer. Their beliefs, like part of the family didn't want to pursue her treatment, and I was all alone in India for 3 months taking care of her in the hospital. So a lot of weird things happened, and even later a lot of weird things happened. Like they were like so sort of happy for her to go, and happy in a different sense. Okay, they got their properties, they didn't even think of her things or to discharge it the right way. So when I didn't know you guys, and you especially, and this whole thing, I was very disturbed for 3 months. I was like what you described. I couldn't sleep. I said, how can someone be so mean to their own mom? How can someone be so mean to their own sister? Or how can someone be so money oriented? Or of course, I mean, like, if anyone has to claim that we don't want a person to suffer, that's why my question is, sometimes children, they say that if someone is suffering, we should not force them into lots of treatments so that sukhi se matlab suffer na kare. But if you go to see spiritually, a person will take their breath till the last minute as it is destined. It's not in you कि आप treatment कर रहे हो कि नहीं कर रहे हो. But as a child, I think, I mean, you should try your best, you know.
Of course.
But yeah, but they don't wait for doctors to say that, like if a doctor says, I want to give up, like, I think now it's up to you. Then I can say that it's right. But sometimes some people think of finances, sometimes people think of so many.
Because
Uh,
matlabi dunya. The dunya is
uh,
matlabi dunya.
yeah.
That,
And then
that,
when they are with the good surnames and they are hi-fi and they are in their stand tall in their Facebooks and parties and with glasses of wine, and you know how in Sindhis it is that okay, they're regarded so special. But if you go deep into it, you can actually see it's so matlabi. And it's what I saw was shocking, because one of my own niece just became a doctor, and I had the best of the best doctors. I was struggling spiritually also for my mom, but she came specially from London just to speak to the doctors that we don't want any treatment. And I was like, I want her to go back home, but with a treatment at home. I can't just. So they were talking about a thing called hospice, like she being a doctor who's just been a doctor 7 days back. Was like hospice in America. We don't deal with it. We let the person suffer in a center where they have to let go. I couldn't accept that because that doesn't happen in India or in Asia. We die, but we take care of our parent till the end. It's like that. So it
of
was
course.
too much for me to accept, and I had to see my mom go. And then that's why, like, they don't even believe in spiritual thing. And no agarbatti say they get scared, fool say they get scared. And why did you? If I brought my mom's body home, they're hi-fi, bhaiban, like we say, classy surnames from Lagos and Hong Kong and blah blah blah. They had the cheeks to tell me, why did you get the corpse home, not mother home? And I had to answer that. He says, it's no more fashion, so it's okay. I don't want to talk more deep. I was sick. After I came back to Indonesia, I could not accept it. I was locked. If I wouldn't have come here at 3 in the night, I don't know what brought me to this thing. I'm so free. That's why I want to just tell the two people, like, enlightenment. I'm not enlightened, but the feeling of being close to God, kuch farak nahi padta abhi. Like, it's okay. It's like who did what they
No,
did.
no.
It's different. It's so beautiful that I'm so lost in my Lord. I've forgotten everything, and I feel
You-
like it's a leela.
yeah. It's not only enlightenment. What you're saying, even the journey of enlightenment is very beautiful.
Yeah, I mean,
Even the journey, forget about being enlightened is different. Being
yeah.
enlightened is ananda, ananda, ananda. But even the journey is so beautiful.
Yeah, if I didn't have that pain, I don't think I would have come here to this extent. And being broad spectrum is good. So I wanted to just ask you, like, I do love my Murti pujas, and just like you carry your shivling, everything is done. I'm not rigid. I'm open to this. But sometimes I feel like suggesting my 2, 3 friends, like, come, 2, 3 people, like my cousin Priya, she's from Bali. She's here. The other day she spoke to you. They do come. But some people say that AiR is talking scientific. I said, it's not scientific. In fact, it is so real. You don't have to be rigid, but you have to be open. So should we actually expand to invite people to the group? Or, I mean, how should one remain? Like,
If you can get even 1% on the path of enlightenment, that can be the greatest gift of your life.
exactly, yeah.
You don't know them. In this call, there are many. For example, Krishna, Raji, Shiva. I don't know who came first. Who came first? Krishna, Raji, Shiva. Ahem se pehla kaun aaya? I don't know who came first.
Yeah.
Who came first? Huh? Unmute Raji. Unmute Raji.
Yeah.
Now tell me, Raji, tell me who came first on the call.
Krishna, then Vanita, then myself, then Ahamsit.
See, first Krishna came.
brought all the three, directly,
Then she,
indirectly.
so
Krishna
the
brought
Krishna
Vanita,
bringing,
Vanita brought me, and
what
Wow.
a big karma yoga this is.
Yeah.
If Krishna brought 3 people on this call, this is better than doing one full janma of karma.
Yeah.
One whole janma of karma cannot be equal to this.
And we 4 are still on the call, Guruji. No, never miss this call. Means we are so much attached to this call that we cannot imagine of leaving this call.
No, see, because when this becomes soulful for you, you cannot miss it. If it doesn't make an impact for you, then ठोका है, ठीक है, पानी पूरी खा लिया, आज खाया तो पानी पूरी है, नहीं है, छोड़ो, कल नहीं है पानी पूरी.
Yeah.
No.
It gets you rooted to yourself.
Yeah. So I don't like to miss the call. Why?
Yeah.
For example, So any more question?
No problem. Okay, how do we inspire someone? See, because they need to be brought, because
You can't
leaving your
inspire.
rituals is difficult for
You
people.
have to explain to them the purpose of life, and you have to explain to them the importance of not just living and dying a material life. Explain to them the meaning of spirituality and say your life is transformed because you're on this call, like hundreds of people in this call. If you can help somebody, like Samatma got Tina, and yesterday Tina said that she's ever grateful to Samatma, because if Samatma had not bought her, she would have missed the most precious thing of her life.
Yeah, because someone, if you have to see me, I have the best of the best chote gods. I pray to I'm too ritualistic. If I can be here, it's so cute. It's like it's so good. It's like I can see God in everyone and anything,
So
even in a patta.
You tell people to come on the call. Then if they want to come 1 day, 2 days, then they go also. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You tell them attend for 1 week, and if they don't like it, they can go. It's okay.
Yeah. And now the second question is, so these stories, like strong stories that happen in your life, which bring an impact, which force you to judge people, is a waste of time, right? So that
100%.
time, because I was not so grounded, in spite of being so spiritual, I was very badly affected. So when life would probably continue to bring such things, and like a challenge, like someone is barging on you, or someone is no value for you, or whatever kind of irrespective topics are there, during that time, I feel just be so blissful with the Lord, that like just be so blissful, like you can't hear, you don't feel anything.
So that you need to build that strength. That's called
Yeah.
sadhana, that
Yeah.
discipline. And then you have to slowly see, you should, being on this path, you should learn to forget the whole past. And
Yeah.
your focus is only today and my life with my life with
Exactly.
the divine. That's it.
Yes.
You're on the right path.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jasmine, and then Krishna. And then second round is Bala. Jasmine, Krishna. Jasmine, are you there? Otherwise, Krishna. Yes, Krishna.
Yes, Shivoham. Because
Shivoham.
we just mentioned this, because it is Onam season here, all my the next younger generation are here from abroad, and everybody attended your call. All of them are in very high post and position youngsters. They're so worried. So for everyone, I tell them either join the happiness call, and there were many youngsters who joined these days, but then they are not, I'm unable to keep them, you know. And I have been explaining many books. They have taken my books, but they are not like, for example, Raji and Vanita was already spiritual. Only thing is the path must have been different. But I'm so happy seeing Aham Sip. Ranjana totally dedicated to this call. वैसे कोई नहीं stick on नहीं कर रहा है. So what is the extra thing? And only thing is, in the parties they try to poke me with, if I react or something, they'll say, Didi, air, stop, you shouldn't react. That's all I get, bringing my relatives into this call, you know. And so I don't know how to, and I have a big group of people who wants to listen to me, but coming to this call, another thing, this also was my question. So when you say 1% only will realize and all that, and every day I think, a little bit samajh nahi laga. But then when other questions come, you feel a little, I don't know. कैसे बोल सकते हैं दूसरों को? There's a lot of dependence also on this call. मुझे confidence नहीं है to even talk to people. This is, you know.
Why you don't have confidence? You have all the knowledge.
No,
you're not having confidence because when you're talking, you're not connecting to SIP. When you're talking, tell SIP, you talk through me. You see whether the words come or the words don't come. You try it.
Yes. See, sir, previously मेरा भक्ति बहुत ज़्यादा. For example, yesterday's friendship call. Friendship मेरे लिए एक अलग बात थी. But yesterday when the conversation ended, I was thinking, so what is friendship? Should you be to yourself? Should you have a bigger friendship? मुझे लगा there is no, everybody should be a friend for a spiritual person. Why are you being so exclusive? No, मैं उनसे, मतलब वो spiritual नहीं तो मैं बात नहीं करेंगे, वो worldly नहीं तो मैं बात नहीं करेंगे. ऐसा है तो we are becoming very exclusive ourselves, no?
किसने बोला ऐसा करना है?
I did not understand. Actually, sir, truly, I did not understand the conclusion of yesterday's talk.
Because you are letting the mind interfere. If you are in consciousness, the consciousness will tell you, see SIP in all, love SIP in all. Exclusive kahan hai? How many times you heard me? How many times you heard me saying here, see SIP in all, love SIP in all, serve SIP in all?
Yes, I have heard. So when हम लोग उसमें contemplate करने की कोशिश करते हैं, then when the call at friendship comes, for example, you were saying, how can that be friendship when क्योंकि did they come for you during your need? नहीं आएंगे तो भी क्या? So ऐसे मुझे question आते रहता है.
So don't let the friends be around you. Those friends are there, let them be. But this will give you a new glasses to wear. Suddenly, when you are now seeing friends, suddenly you will see friends like this. Suddenly you will be seeing like this now. Suddenly. You will be having chashma. How I'm wearing this chashma, you will be seeing friends wearing a chashma. Then you come to know which is your spiritual friend, which is your school friend. So don't have to cut friendship. You don't have to cut any friendship.
Why these differences like spiritual friend and school friend and innocent friend? Why these differences again you are creating?
Because you can bond with some, like how you are bonding with 2-3 of the spiritual people in this call whom you have brought. You will be
very bonded.
So be bonded, but be conscious that they are still in samsara. Are they not in samsara? Those other friends.
My husband also very much, but he listens to the call. He wants to, but he will listen to. But he is completely in samsara. But he's such a good person.
No problem.
He's a very more purer than me.
But you must be in consciousness. You must be in consciousness. What is friendship? I'm telling you now. Sometimes somebody comes and tells me, give me 10 lakhs. Should give or not? Friend means you should give or should not give. So many times I used to give. Then I realized when you give 10 lakhs, you don't lose 10 lakhs. You lose 10 lakhs and you lose a friend. You lose both. So all I'm telling Krishna, yesterday we came, for the first time I touched the word, have I ever talked about friendship before? I made you, and we brought about friendship topic because we wanted you to understand the meaning of soulful friendship. A soulful friend means you are able to sip in that soulful friend, and that becomes a soulmate. So take the good essence of it. Don't take,
Yes,
yeah.
actually, this just came in. So I was thinking कि, for example, मैं बहुत पहले आपसे एक question पूछा था, who is a true friend? Because Maitri is a word in Bhakta का लक्षण में Maitri is a word. If you are a true spiritual person, you will have that friendliness. Then the answer you give, so whatever questions I have asked you, I write it down because मेरे लिए that is precious than anything. So you that day said, friend मतलब क्या true है, and what is a friend means all, so how can it be a true friend, a false friend? So मुझे I dropped it, and yesterday again when the friendship came, you were so, according to you, soulmate, friendship, or true love, and all are synonymous words.
No, I got a flash yesterday about friendship from SIP. That flash came to me, so I put the topic. What flash came to me? Why the five people are friendly for 10 years and 15 years and 20 years and they go apart? I can't understand. I can't, and I'm telling you, if we are together for 10 years and we go apart, that means there was no soulful connection. For me,
That's
if you.
actually physical distancing, no? मन में तो होता है ना?
क्या?
No, that is only physical distancing is karma,
नहीं,
right?
नहीं, physical distance हो गया तो हो गया ना. The people who drift apart, drift apart. When the people leave our life, they are gone. If they call you once in 2 months, 3 months, it's a formality. Yeah, ठीक है. Hi Krishna, long time. How are you? क्या है वो? क्या meaning है इसका? No meaning.
But you have taught us not to expect also detachments, all those lessons coming to play, right?
No, that's all okay. I only want you all to look at how I taught you all true love. Why I taught you the meaning of true love. To build true love into your life.
That was very profound. That was equal to मुझे God realization लग रहे थे.
Oh, true love is too deep. If you understand true love, you can get God realization. Absolutely. But so also, we must understand friendship. We must, you contemplate few more days and see, same way, friendship comes from indigo love. We are, why, whip gear, no? Friendship is whip gear, VI. Otherwise, it's not friendship. Otherwise, it's a transaction. I know people who are friends of somebody. He's my friend because he's buying my machines. अरे क्या friendship है ये? His company is buying machine from my company. He's my friend. ये friendship है क्या?
Okay, so may I ask you one last question then?
Yeah.
You always say it is unconditional. Unconditional means you have to look only at how you are as a friend, no?
When you have an unconditional friend, for example, if your friendship is unconditional, true, then you will never let go of that friend. If the friend goes also, you will not let go. If I love somebody, for example, if I love somebody, I will never leave that person. When you love, you don't leave. If you leave, it means you never loved. If I love somebody, if that person gets full face and got cancer also, I will not leave. Because that love is true love. That love is divine love.
I got it. There are many relationships which is very, it is because of some intention or hidden agenda to hota hai.
Oh, that's all we are. In spirituality, we should become conscious about all these things. It's very important to remain spiritual, to be able to understand life, to bond with people who are spiritual. We must learn these things. And we must also understand.
Sir, मुझे बहुत encouraging लगा. मुझे लगा the youngsters are wanting it. There were many who asked, and maybe because of time, many wants this call. That was one good feedback which I got from the youngsters here. They said, हम लोग वापस हॉलिडे के बाद we'll be more.
I'm telling you, there are many people who are taking our books and they are liking our books. But why? I mean, the books, we have got crossword. You all are going to crossword shops. Thousands of books are selling in crossword shops. How they are selling thousands of books? That means people are interested. People want the subject, and people are teaching people lies. Yesterday, she sent me a video. What video she sent me yesterday? She sent me a video that Karna died. Then Karna went to heaven. And according to Karna went to heaven, there Indra gave him gold. And Karna is looking for food. And Karna is looking for food, and Indra gave him gold. And he asked in God, Indra, why you give? Karna is asking, why you gave me gold? I want food. Karna, Indra tells him, because you're not done kya puja? That ancestors puja. You're not done Pitra Puja, so he sent him back. He sent him back to come to earth and to do Pitra Puja for 15 days, and then he went back. And our people listen. No, and our people listen. Yeah, but people listen, and people are scared, and people do puja for this scared. Because otherwise, my ancestors will be unhappy there. Now, how are we going to make youngsters understand all these things? If we don't, they will also become same. It will another 10 centuries from 2024 to 3024. Ignorance will remain. It will not change from 2024 to 3024. It's very sad. Therefore, we all have to put our foot down. We have to make. When I watched that video, I was laughing. What are we teaching people, and what are people listening and believing? Use your common sense. When you hear the video, we must use our common. And there's some people who speak so well, who know, who have got their head on their shoulder. Talk sense. We must talk sense. Okay, good. We have got, thank you. Two more, Jasmine and Bala. Jasmine?
Sip, yes, Sip. I love you all. It's Anima
Yes,
or
Jasmine.
Jasmine back from America on my favorite call.
Good to have you.
So I've been thinking about something that you said. You said when we were talking about soulmates on one call, you said two people have to realize that they are nothing to become something.
Absolutely.
We talk about Sip being in everything and everyone. And then we talk about nothingness. So how can nothingness and everything coexist? How can someone realize they are nothing if Sip is inside of us? I can't understand it.
Okay. So let me try to make you understand as you. So do you realize you are not the body, mind, ego, you are the soul?
Yes.
So you are the soul and I'm the soul. You are a soul, I'm a soul. We have two separate souls. But if one day your body will die.
Yes.
And my body also will die.
Yes.
And what will happen to the two souls?
They become one.
They become one. So they're always one, right? If you realize this now, and I realize this now, that we both are souls, then we can be soulmates.
Oh, that was easy. Thank you.
No, but if you don't realize, then you can't be soulmates. A true soulmate is one for which I am ready to do anything. I am ready to do anything for my soulmate because that's my soulmate, means that's my life.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if that soulmate also has the same feeling, then that is magic, which doesn't happen in the world easily.
Okay, I understand. That's what I love about the calls. You make things easy to understand. Thank you.
Yeah, because I thank you, because it is very easy. The problem is the world complicates it. 1 + 1 is 2. How can 1 + 1 become 1? So that is not so difficult to understand. You just try. My guru sent me a quote, Jasmine, when I was not enlightened, when I was not awakened. He said, man minus ego equals God. I took many months. I took 8 months to decode it. Man minus ego equals God. God plus ego equals man. This is the secret of enlightenment. It's an equation. It's just 6 words. It is a secret of God realization. But nobody can get it. Nobody can get it. So this needs contemplation. This needs regular discipline. This needs to read, reflect, and then the spark will come. Bala, thank you, Jasmine. Bala?
Guruji, just now, what did you say? Man minus ego is equal to God and man plus ego is equal to?
Man minus ego equals God.
Yeah.
God plus ego equals man.
Guruji, I wanted to ask Guruji, whenever I go out, I get ready, but I don't feel like going out, Guruji. So I step back again. What we say, I get ready, and then again, Guruji, is this a sign of nervousness?
पहले तो हमारा 9 बज गया, so I can't discuss long. But let me tell you, when you are in a state of mind, all this will happen. When you are in a state of consciousness, this will not happen because you will not be thinking, I want to go. And if I want to go out, I go out. If I don't want to go out, I don't go out. The mind makes you ulta, pulta, ulta, sulta. This is the mind.
Okay.
So mind ko nikal ke bahar phenko first. Then you will be good.
But and Guruji, the second thing I have to tell Guruji, as I am following spirituality, I am following all this, Guruji. All people went away. They, what we say, my wavelength doesn't match with them. And this Zoom family, even though I have not met anyone, but still I feel connected. I feel what we say. This is, but Guruji, abhi sab kuch, matlab sab kuch ja raha hai, Guruji. Everything is going.
Nothing is going. Tomorrow we will talk more. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bible says, what does the Bible says? Ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. So this is what the Bible says thousands of years. This is what we do on the Zoom call every day. Ask the question. If you don't ask the question, how can you get the answer? Knock and the door, God will open the door. SIP will open the door. But plan your questions. Take a piece of paper. Write your questions down. On Wednesdays, on Sundays, we don't have a topic because we want you to come with questions. Prepare your questions. For that will help you in your journey of spirituality. With folded hands, I bow down to you.